Hmm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to say. Okay, that bar popped up again. But, ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to say that I managed to get a hold of my video and get into because I saw it starting to delete my stream the moment you guys were talking to me. So I made sure I hit end live stream and it brought me to the studio, which gave me the option to appeal it. But everything was grayed out, like the title was grayed out. I couldn't edit anything. It says removed for inappropriate content, which I don't understand because ain't nothing behind me. Ain't nothing out showing you guys. I even took my One Piece shirt that I had on off because it had like faces on them. So I put on my least interesting shirt, second least interesting, to see if that does it or to see if that has anything to do with it. And if it doesn't, then that means this goes far deeper than what I'm showing on my screen. It just shows that their bots are far beyond faulty if it can't have anything up. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to keep you long because I just want to say my piece about this chapter review. I probably need to edit the thumbnail a little bit, so I'll probably add the word review under it. But I'm just going to say this right now. From now on, when I do reactions to chapters and when I do reactions to pretty much anything really, it's probably not going to be live. It is far too risky for me to do it this way. Like even me doing this right now is risky because I don't know if it's just going to automatically shut me down. So from now on, until they get their staff back and until they turn this bot off, I'm more than likely just going to be doing my reactions as regular videos because it is far too immersion breaking when I'm enjoying myself and you guys are enjoying yourself, and then it just cuts me off in the middle of it because then you guys get cut off and then it just removes it and you can't even look back at things that you've said in the past or anything like that. Luckily, my reaction is still up. It is still up and I'm going to download it so that way it does not get removed forever. So I'm just going to take that precaution. But from now on, when I do reactions, I'm just going to record myself reacting to them. As much as I love reacting to you guys and seeing you read alongside me, or you guys hyping up this chapter, which I love, by the way, it is far too risky for me to just do this live and, expect it to remain stable. It's probably the reason why I just stream my games on Twitch and then just export it to my channel because there's less likely a chance of it getting removed overall. So, yes. So when I do play One Piece today, it's probably more than likely going to be on Twitch. You guys know my handle. It's in the description already. So, yeah, that's going to happen. But good Lord, this chapter. We've been waiting for this man for so long. We've been waiting for the last Straw Hat to show up. We've been waiting for the first son of the sea to return back to the fold. And just when it seems, well, first of all, let's go through all the things that happened beforehand. So it looks like the Scabbards kind of figured out that Kinemon had absolutely no idea what he was doing, and they were trying to call him out on it. And as that's going on, actually, you know what? Let's just run through this chapter again. And I'm just going to give you a synopsis a little bit. So Kinemon is like, stop it. Hey, Kohagen, I'm going to be short. I'm just giving my review. If you weren't here when I said it, from now on, I'm probably going to just record myself reacting to these chapters and then upload it. Kohagen is all well now. I'm going to be honest with you. No, it isn't because there's no guarantee that what I'm streaming right now is going to stay up. So from now on, when it comes to me doing reactions to chapters from My Hero Academia to One Piece, as normal, my One Piece episode reactions as well, they're all going to be strictly video because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is for this to happen more than once to me, it's too much already. It just shows that YouTube is not really paying attention to its bots and they are giving it full reign over people. And I want to say that it's probably happening. Pardon me. It's probably happening to people. Can't you try Twitch and stream it that way? You know what? I never thought of that. I might have to do that and then just export it to my YouTube channel. Maybe that'll work out for me there. So I have to work it out. I do that for games, but I never thought about doing that for reacting to One Piece chapters. So I may have to give it a try. But From now on, I'm just gonna do videos for it, at least until I get the hang of face camming on Twitch to figure that out. But this whole YouTube live thing, I feel like it's only happening to people who have a certain amount of subscribers, because I see a whole bunch of other people stream just fine and they have a much larger audience. So I feel like the bots are really only going after. I feel like the bot system is only geared towards people with a certain amount of sub counts, and they don't touch people who have a large one. That's just my thinking, and I think it would make sense because they tend to prioritize bigger names over pretty much anybody else. So I think that's what's happening here, because even me blocking this, I thought that was a trigger. All the memorabilia I have in my back corner of my room, I thought that was a trigger, but that wasn't it, because it still deleted the stream regardless. I got my second least interesting shirt on just to see if it'll keep it up. And if it doesn't do that after that, then there's just something fundamentally wrong with their bots. But thank you, Cohagen, for checking. So during this chapter, and boy, was it a bomb of a chapter. Oda is literally just giving us the best stuff. He really is. So it looks like the Scabbards kind of figured out that Kinemon had absolutely no idea what he was talking about, or absolutely no idea that he had planned any of this. They're pretty much figuring out that he had absolutely no idea that Denjiro and all the other ones figured out which port to go to. So they're trying to chide him a little bit about it. But as they're facing down all the beast pirates, he rally cries everyone with him there, and then as Kanjuro tries to get away, Kawamatsu goes after him. Kanjuro uses his expert drawing skills to draw a lifelike bird in order to take Momonosuke with him. Now, I know people have said that they could have rescued Momonosuke, but I say that he's alive because they need Momonosuke for something. Because if they wanted to just kill Momonosuke, Kanjuro could have did that right there. So what ulterior motive do they need to keep Momo alive? It's not for him to, take his father's place, because Orochi took that position. They already have a ruler of Wano, and I use the term ruler very loosely. So it's just making me think, what possible reason could they use to keep Momo alive and brought to Onigashima? Maybe to figure out why Momonosuke, but Luffy could have saved him. He could have. There's multiple points of that. But I feel like there's a story significance of why Kinemon told everyone to not go after him. So as that's going on, he's flying away. Law could teleport him. He definitely could. But maybe he wanted to conserve his stamina for the actual fight of Onigashima. Because him using his room, especially a big one at that, tends to drain his energy. Momo ultimately said no, though. That's pretty much it. Because if you think about it fundamentally from a Wano standpoint, if you're going to be the ruler of a country, you can't be having people save you all the time. At least that's how I feel like the men of Wano see certain things. Like, I feel like Odin felt that way himself. He wasn't a person who would have people do all the stuff for him. He would do it himself. He's just been that type of guy. So with Momonosuke being that cut from the same cloth as his father, I would want to say that Momonosuke feels the same way. He's going to have to, I feel like, even though he's young right now, he didn't have to go through many of the trials and tribulations that his father had to go through at a young age. Him, right now, he has to go through it, and he's at a younger age than his father was, despite in all of this. Because when Odin was like an adult, like in his 20s, I believe, that's when he started to go through all the things with Whitebeard and Roger, met Toki, became a husband, had children and everything, and then he had to deal with Orochi all in his later years as an adult. Momonosuke is going through pretty much similar trials right now, but he's still just a kid. So I feel like Momonosuke thinks that he's going to have to, grow up very quickly So that's probably one of his reasons for not allowing anyone to come after him. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just make your way to Onigashima. You know, I guess that's just my thoughts on it. But Kanjuro uses a move called Ukiyo Portrait Evening Shower, making an ink cloud come out of his hair. His hair, not a brush, his actual hair. And it starts raining arrows on all the samurai, and there's casualties. I will find a way to escape on my own, destroy Kaido and Orochi, and protect Wano. And because right here, I know most of all that I am not Kozuki Oden. I know it better than anyone. Can you all hear me? Do not fret about me. That is what the enemy wants you to do. I will find a way to escape on my own, destroy Kaido and Orochi, and protect Wano. I still wait for Bart and the Straw Hat Fleet to come. Hey, who knows? Anything is possible at this point. Jinbei is back, so who else could show up? And then Luffy's words to him are, find a way to survive, we'll go and rescue you, because we're pals. And then everyone starts to make their way to Onigashima. Then some long-range cannons from the Beast Pirates start to actually bombard some of the samurai ships there. And they actually do some very, very heavy damage, like massive artillery cannons. You know, like cannons you would see back in old World War I films where the cannon's like mega huge and you see the shells shoot out the back and it looks like if a person was to stand in front of it, it'll probably cave their chest in. One of those types of artillery cannons, long range kinds. And they keep firing on them as the Straw Hats and Law and his kid and his crew all make their ways towards them full speed ahead until a spear wave comes out of the water. Nekomamushi is still not in Wano, seriously? No, he's not, because wait a minute. No, he's not, because the last time we saw him, he was with Marco. But we didn't see him actually set sail for Wano, did we? I don't think so. But a spear wave comes shooting out of the water, destroys the long-distance cannons on the Beast Pirate ship, and in turn takes the entire ship down with it. With the spear wave has enough force to completely sink the ship. And that's just with a blow for the forward-facing cannons. And we all know who this man is. As he stands on the remains of the sinking ship, he gives a nice long speech. I hail from the Fishman district of Ryugu Kingdom on the bottom of the sea. I am but an humble newcomer to this group, having imposed upon folks left and right despite receiving a ritual cup from the boss of the Straw Hat crew. They call me Jinbei, first son of the sea. That's what I feel like he would be posing if he was doing all that. For the sake of a long and fruitful relationship, I would like to be pleased to make your acquaintance. And then Jinbei's just laughing like, haha, that's pretty dramatic, huh? It kind of reminds me how Blackbeard was acting in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And then I can imagine Luffy being all like, that was pretty good, Jinbei. That was real nice. Of course it was. Sorry for forcing you to wait like that, but I've come back alive just as promised. And Jinbei's just chill. It's not a scratch on him, not a mark on him, save for the famous scar across his eye. And he's just there now. This pretty much cements it. In another translation, Jinbei said, allow me to introduce myself. Allow me to introduce myself. Oh, that's nice. I actually like that too. Allow me to introduce myself. That's one way to pop in. But everyone is surprised that Jinbei, of all people, is joining because Law's all like, are you kidding? And Kid's all like, he's joining the Straw Hats? Because we all know that Jinbei is a powerful individual. He was able to go toe-to-toe with Ace, and Ace was powerful in his own right. I'm a man of wealth and taste. Yes. It'd be cool if Marco and the rest of Whitebeard's crew joined the Straw Hat fleet. if they were to join, they would be a serious force, because we've all seen how powerful Marco is, and pretty much any commander from Whitebeard's crew. That is to say, if they still have enough of Whitebeard's crew to go around, you know, what with whole Edward Weevil out there trying to find his father's treasure, not knowing that all the treasure went back to his hometown, and the most prized possessions he cherished was his family crew. But, you know, Edward Weevil and his mama, they stupid. But yep, Straw Hat Crew helmsman Jimbei, first son of the sea, with a bounty of 438 million berries. And then it just leaves with Luffy just mad hype, stars in his eyes, hands raised, mouth wide agape, saying, Jimbei! And then everyone's cheering for him. Zoro's happy, Carrot's happy, Nami's happy, Frankie's happy, Usopp's happy. The entire Straw Hat crew is finally back together again. And now there's nothing keeping Jimbei from being with them. And do you know what this means for the Beast Pirates out at sea? You have one of the most powerful fishmen that we've seen in all of One Piece on the opposing side. On the side of the pirates and samurai. And the Beast Pirates wants to fight them in ships. The Beast Pirates want to fight an alliance that has a ridiculously OP Gyojin karate user. And they think that their ships are going to work. He literally just one-shot one of their ships with their extremely powerful long distance. I can tell you right now in ASMR, they're all about to die. But overall, this was a fantastic chapter. I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I just want to give it a 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100, 400 million out of 438 million. Well, 438 million out of 438 million. Such an amazing chapter. We go on break. Wait, no. We don't go on break. We get one next week. But like I said, I'm more than likely going to just record a regular video and do my reaction to it. Reaction and review. So it's not separated like this one is. Because normally I would do it together, but you guys know. So just to keep that precaution, I'll just record it regular. But this was a fantastic chapter. For all of you who showed up to my live stream earlier, thank you. Thank you. It really means a lot to me. I love entertaining you guys. And whenever you show up, be it 1, 10, or 100. I haven't seen that number yet. But I just... No, we don't go on break. Yes, I figured that out. But it just means a lot to me that you guys come out and you watch me and you watch what I do. And I hope that what I do brightens your day. And I would like to believe that I kind of set myself apart from those who do the exact same thing that I do. I've always been taught that there's millions and hundreds of people who do the same thing you do around the world as you, but no one can do what you do like you do but you. So I like to believe that what I do is unique in a way that it draws many a people, and I'm thankful for all of you. Not just my own skills, but I'm just thankful for you. You guys help make this channel awesome. You make it inviting for everyone who else comes by, and that's literally all I can ask for you. So thank you, everybody. This chapter was amazing. My review, this was one of the best chapters of Wano to date. What a way to start off April. There's nothing more I can say. I might have to read through this chapter again just to get hype. You know what? I might play Jimbei when I stream the One Piece Power Warriors 4 later, just because of this chapter. And it will probably give me a more opportunity to talk about this chapter on Twitch. So you guys know my handle for Twitch. So if you guys want to come by, I'll probably do it. It's like 1:25. I'll probably do it at like either 2 or 2:30. But overall, this was a fantastic chapter. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in the next video. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples.